All right, this is the retirement strategy that I used and the one I'm recommending for my kids to use as well. When I started at my company, they offered a 401k, and that 401k offered an employer match up to 6%. I talked to my cousin who has a master's in finance from the University of Michigan, so a really good finance school. And his recommendation was to go with the employer match up to fully get the whatever amount of money they're willing to match. So I went up to the 6% and got that employee match, and then I switched over to invest in a Roth IRA up until the Roth IRA limit, which I think it's like 6,500 this year, something like that. But since I've been married, which has been 19 years, both of us have maxed out that Roth IRA. So even in the years she has been working at home, taking care of the kids without a paycheck, I I have maxed out her Roth IRA and maxed out my own Roth IRA, and I specifically chose what was recommended at the time, which was SPY, and there's also one called VTI, that are both really good tickers um, for the Spider full S&P 500 index, and then the total market index for VTI. Either one of those has looked to be a good choice, and I've picked some combination of the two across my Roth IRAs and my personal stock investments. And then after my Roth IRA, or both of our Roth IRAs were filled up, then I invested up 401ks into the IRS limit. And in the years that I've made more than that, because the limit's kind of high, in the years I have made more than that, more than 30,000 in cash. There's 30,000, I guess, that I was able to invest. Then I would buy through a brokerage account those same ETFs I talked about above. And when it came to the 401k mutual funds, at first I did mutual funds that just tracked across the stock market. Those were essentially the same thing as indexes. But recently they've added target date funds, which get less and less aggressive as you get older. So I've been switching some of my assets or my mutual funds over from more aggressive indexes into the um, into the target date funds, where there will be uh, less risk over time as I get closer to retirement. The one thing my cousin did recommend was when you get to something called an alternative minimum tax, then you should get a tax advisor. I've not yet gotten close to that number. I don't think I ever will. But if by some way I happen to hit that number, I'm not sure what it is, 400,000 a year or something, then I will get a tax advisor. But until then, this is my strategy. It's worked great so far. Plan on going through this another 15 years, and hoping to retire a bit early. And that is it. Thanks.